I keep doing that. Hello, hello, and welcome to Durante's House of Music, where I am looking for my sign. Tom Durante, the maestro. Gotta have the sign. Can't be the maestro without the sign. Am your guide to all things musical. All of them. From keyboard instrument repair, to music theory, to music history, to music production and AI music, and everything in between. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Hope all is going well. Hope you're enjoying the summer. Is that too loud? I can never tell if the music's too loud. It always sounds too loud to me. A little bit. A little bit. I didn't even really do much. Anyway, happy Wednesday. Middle of June, just about. Second week of June. I can't believe it. Where's the summer going? Alright, let me just take a sneak peek at my news today, because I just got word about something. There was something that happened today. I just got a message before I went live about something. There he is. Alright, let me let that cook while I read you some mystical, musical, historical events for Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. See, it says no major musical events have happened today. Unfortunately, something did happen today. And we'll get to that at the end. All right. 3 from before 1900 to align with my preference for the classics. What do you think of that? That's what I think. Chronological order, spanning classical to modern genres, avoiding morbid topics, except for today. And also provide a key of the day, using a randomly selected number from 1 to 12, using the chromatic sequence. All right. Today, in 1712, that is well within the classical period, I'm pretty sure. George Friedrich Handel. I'm sorry, well within the Baroque. Yeah. End of the Baroque. Late Baroque. George Friedrich Handel's opera Il Pastor Fido was in rehearsals around June 11th for its November premiere at the Queen's Theatre in London. This pastoral opera, with its lyrical arias like Caro Amor, enchanted audiences with its delicate melodies and Baroque charm. See, I told you, Baroque. Showcasing Handel's early operatic mastery. Alright, 1838. We're talking romantic. Robert Schumann. Don't be Baroque. If it ain't Baroque, don't fix it. 1838, romantic. Robert Schumann's Kindersehen, Opus 15, a set of 13 piano pieces evoking childhood, was completed around June 11th. Its tender miniatures, like Traumerei, delighted performers and listeners, reflecting Schumann's romantic sensitivity and poetic imagination. I've definitely played a few of those. 1876. Ooh, here's a good one. This would be romantic period. Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky, March Slav. Opus 31 was in preparation around June 11th for its October premiere in Moscow. This vibrant orchestral work, with its lyrical and triumphant themes, thrilled audiences blending romantic expressiveness with Slavic folk influences. What a piece of music. I've played that. 1966, Rock and Roll, the Rolling Stones single, Painted Black, featuring Brian Jones on sitar, hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 on June 11th, staying atop for 2 weeks. Its haunting melodies and psychedelic edge captivated fans, marking a creative peak for the band. 1986, Pop. The film Ferris Bueller's Day Off hit theaters on June 11th, featuring Matthew Broderick leading a Chicago parade to the Beatles' Twist and Shout. I was wondering where they were going with that. This iconic scene renewed interest in the song. Wow. Sending it back to the charts and delighting audiences with its infectious energy. I started reading that and I was like, okay, where are they going with this? Where are they going with this? Twist and Shout. Wow. 20 years later. 1992, Pop. U2 invited ABBA's Bjorn Ulvaeus and Benny Andersson on stage during their Stockholm concert on June 11th to perform Dancing Queen. This joyful collaboration thrilled fans, blending U2's rock energy with ABBA's pop classic, creating a memorable moment in live music history. That's pretty cool. Never heard of that. And one more for today. Let's see if it did just what I wanted. Oh my. It gave me a lot more than what I wanted here. But that's all right. Today. Yes. Okay. Today, something happened. Finally, we've been waiting for it. Unfortunately, it's bad news. As it typically is. That's why I stopped asking. That's why I asked it not to provide me morbid topics, because this would just be all, well, this guy died, and that guy died, and this guy died, and that guy died. But anyway, today, at the age of 82, legendary co-founder, songwriter, and producer of the Beach Boys, Brian Wilson, passed away, marking a profound loss in music history. His family announced his death via social media, expressing their grief and requesting privacy. Though no specific cause was disclosed. He was 83. I don't think you need a cause if you're 82. He was 82. Including dementia diagnosis and a conservatorship established in May 2024 following the passing of his wife, Melinda, earlier that year. And now we'll go into a little synopsis about him. Born on June 20th, 1942 in Inglewood, California, Wilson transformed pop music with his innovative compositions, intricate harmonies, and pioneering studio techniques. As the creative force behind the Beach Boys, formed in 1961 with brothers Carl and Dennis, cousin Mike Love, and friend Al Jardine, he crafted the California sound, blending surf rock, doo-wop, and orchestral elements. Love the Beach Boys. Hits like Surfin' USA, I Get Around, California Girls, and Good Vibrations define the 1960s, with 1966 Pet Sounds widely regarded as one of the greatest albums ever for its complex arrangements and emotional depth. Wilson's genius was evident early, with perfect pitch and a knack for harmony, honed through influences like George Gershwin and the Four Freshmen. Despite partial deafness in one ear, possibly from childhood trauma, he wrote or co-wrote over 24 U.S. top 40 hits for the Beach Boys, including chart toppers like Help Me Rhonda. His ambition pushed boundaries, notably with Pet Sounds and the unfinished Smile, a project derailed by his struggles with mental health and drug use, later revived in 2004. His career was marred by personal battles, including schizoaffective disorder, auditory hallucinations, and an abusive relationship with his father Murray, who managed the band early on. Wilson's mental health crisis, exacerbated by LSD use and pressure to rival the Beatles, led to a 1964 breakdown, and from his withdrawal from touring. Controversial therapist Eugene Landy's intensive control of the 1970s and 1980s later ended by family intervention, a little bit different, further complicated his life. Despite these challenges, Wilson's resilience shone through in solo works like 1988's Brian Wilson, featuring Love and Mercy, and his late career tours with talented backing band, including The Wondermints, until his final show on July 26, 2022, in Clarkstown, Michigan. Wilson's legacy is monumental, influencing genres from art pop to indie rock. He earned 2 Grammys, a 1988 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, and 2000 Songwriters Hall of Fame honors. Wow. I don't know if that's the year 2000 or 2000 of them. Tributes from peers like Paul McCartney, Questlove. Is Questlove a peer? I don't know if that works. Anyway, Questlove and Sean Lennon underscore his impact, with Pet Sounds and songs like God Only Knows, hailed for their timeless beauty. His music, a blend of joy and melancholy, remains a testament to his vision of creating teenage symphonies to God. Wow. Absolutely. What an influence. Thank you for hanging out through all of that. What an influence on music. Mr. Brian Wilson, you will be missed, but you will never be forgotten because of that incredible influence that you had. All right, let's get into a key of the day. Let's turn off our background music. And there you have it. And there you have it. It's just you and me now. Today's key of the day is G major. And if you remember, your relative minor can be found by going from the relative major, oh no, there you go, down 3 half steps to E minor. How did I do this before without getting the microphone in the way? I don't know. I think it just has to be a part of the scene. That was fun. Let's try something here. Chamber? Eh. What's up, Fussy? I don't know about that. It might be the right frequencies, it might not. Not exactly sure what that was. We were just going there. Hopefully something heals you. Let's see. Tremolo. Not exactly like a tremolo. Ooh, I like that one. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just doing. See you over there trying to move. How dare you? Interrupting. Again, no idea what's happening. I'm just over here playing. Let's try that again. Thirds are fun. Thirds are pretty fun. As long as you get them right. I'm not better when I'm not thinking about it. Thirds are fun, especially when they're tenths. Tenths, not tenths. Not the tenth you sleep in, the tenth, that's an octave and a third apart. How does that hit you? How does that hit you with the harp? Because we can go banjo next. I won't go there. Boom. We're going to end on that note. We're going to end on that note right there. That's the one. Right there. Alrighty, friends. That's been fun. We're just going to keep it simple today. Keep it quite simple. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. I just wanted to pop in here and play you a little music. Come back tomorrow. I know I said, hey, I'm going to go every day this week. And then I made it one day and I was like, meh, Tuesday, meh. I will do my best to be back here tomorrow. Maybe a little Theremin Thursday. I was going to say Theremin Tuesday, but that didn't happen. So maybe some Theremin tomorrow for Theremin Thursday. What do you think? A little surprise holiday there for you. Alrighty, friends. If you want to help out humanity at large, there's a couple things that you should do. Put on some background music, number one. Check. Number one, you should be kind and respectful to this person. In the mirror, it's truly the only person who matters. Oh, I got to do it all over again. I forgot my cool glasses. I guess I'll do them for my sign-off. Be kind and respectful to other people, even if they don't deserve it. Kind of messes with their heads a little bit. Number three, be honorable to all earthlings, big and small. Number four, I knocked it over earlier. Your body's mostly water. Make sure you get your daily dose. Stay hydrated, friends. If you want to help out the channel in our mission of growth, let's see where we're at on our mission of growth. We're pushing 3,500 subscribers. I can tell you that. Did I say 3,500? Because I meant 4. Because we're past 3,500. We are 3,567. That's pretty exciting. Hopefully you've been checking out my shorts that I've been putting out. Not the shorts that I'm wearing right now, but the shorts that I'm putting out on YouTube. Check them out. They're fun. They're very fun. Sometimes I find a nice little clip in our live show and I just throw that up there. It's pretty cool. You should check it out. In other words, you should do a few things for the channel if you enjoy what I do. Number one, hit the like button. Number two, smash the subscribe. Number three, poke the notification bell so you get notified whenever I put out new content. Number four, share this video with your friends, your family, even people you don't know. Those are the ones who really need you to share it because you probably shared it with all the other people because I keep telling you. Number five, it's the most important one. The thing that you should do for humanity as a whole, for the universe, for the music scene, for your mother and your father and everyone else that you seem to care about, especially that person in the mirror. This is something that you should do for them. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.